The Tale of Obi and the Enchanted Fish. Once upon a time, in the village of Umuofia, lived a humble fisherman named Obi. He and his pregnant wife, Adiz, resided in a modest hut on the outskirts of the village. Despite their meager possessions, Obi was well liked by everyone in Umuofia for his kindness and humility. One early morning, Obi set out for the village river, as was his daily routine. The sky was still painted with the soft hues of dawn as he walked through the village, greeting the night hunters returning home. As he reached the river, he saw other fishermen checking their traps. Obi approached his trap with hope, silently praying for a bountiful catch. However, when he pulled his trap out of the water, he found only a single small fish. Disappointed, he sighed, "It's one of those days." He contemplated whether to release the tiny, beautiful fish back into the river or take it home. "What could I possibly do with this little fish?" he thought. But then, he decided, "Let me appreciate this little blessing. Perhaps tomorrow, I'll have a bigger catch." Obi placed the fish in his basket and began to row his canoe back home. As he neared the riverbank, he heard a voice, "Please put me back into the river, kind man. Spare me, and I will grant you as many wishes as you desire." Obi looked around, puzzled. Seeing no one, he resumed paddling. The voice called out again, louder this time, "Please put me back into the river, kind man. Spare me, and I will grant you as many wishes as you desire." Realizing the voice was coming from the fish, Obi looked into his basket. The fish continued, "I am a princess fish. We came to this part of the river for a royal meeting, which is why the other fish have moved to the other side. Please let me go, and I will grant you whatever you ask." Obi thought for a while and said, "I have no wishes. I live with my pregnant wife, and we are content. But I will let you go because you asked." The princess fish was overjoyed. "Thank you so much, kind man. I won't forget this favor. Whenever you need anything, come back here at this same time on any day and call me. I will be here to grant your wishes," she said before disappearing into the river. When Obi returned home and told Adiz about the encounter, she was furious. "Do you think I'm comfortable in this tiny hut? Go back and tell the princess fish we need a big house, or I will leave you." The next day, Obi returned to the river at the same time. Princess fish," he called. "I have come to make a wish. My wife has asked for a big house." The princess fish replied, "Your wish has been granted. Go home, and you will find your wife in your beautiful new house." Obi hurried back and found Adiz in a grand house. They were happy all day. However, the following day, Adiz said, "My husband, such a big house should have very big and expensive things in it. The things we have do not complement this house. Please go back to the princess fish and ask for luxurious furnishings." Reluctantly, Obi went back to the river the next day. Princess fish," he called out. "I have come to make a wish. My wife has asked for luxurious furnishings." "Your wish has been granted," replied the princess fish. When Obi returned home, he found their house filled with elegant and expensive items. The next day, Adiz complained about her dresses and jewelry. "These no longer suit our status," she said. She sent Obi to the princess fish again, and the wish was granted. The following day, Adiz complained about not having any servants. "I work so hard, and it ruins my beautiful dresses," she lamented. Obi went to the river once more, and the princess fish granted this wish too. The next day, Adiz wanted security guards. "We have so many expensive things. What if robbers come?" she worried. Obi went back to the princess fish, and guards were provided. But Adiz found fault even with the guards. "They are too thin and weak. I want strong and hefty guards," she demanded. Obi's wish was granted again. Day after day, Adiz's demands grew. One day, she said, Now that we have everything and are richer than everyone in the village, including the king, go to the princess fish and tell her you deserve to be the king." Obi was disheartened. The king of Umuofia was a good man. But to please his wife, he went to the river the next day. When he made his wish known, the princess fish became very angry. "I've tolerated you and your vain wife for too long. I've given you everything you asked for, but you are never satisfied. Now go back to your wretched house and remain as poor as you were with your wife." Obi hurried home to find their grand house replaced by their old hut. He and Adis regretted their greed and vanity, realizing too late the value of contentment and gratitude. Thus, they lived the rest of their days humbly, appreciating the simple blessings life bestowed upon them. And the tale of Obi and the enchanted fish became a lesson for all in Umuofia about the dangers of greed and the importance of contentment. I hope you enjoyed the tale. If so, please like the video, comment, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for more enchanting tales like this one. Goodbye.